Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is Brad Arntzen with Arntzen Angus. Brad, it's great to have you here. It's a beautiful day in Council Bluffs, but just dive right into it and tell us a little bit about Montana Angus and the Montana Angus tour that you guys have coming up.
Well, thanks for having me, Kirby. I appreciate you guys taking the time. What we've got going on is the Montana Angus Tour has been going on in Montana. We've been having it one every year for 42 years now, and this year is going to be in central Montana, which is at Lewistown, where I'm from. We go ahead and we're expecting about 350 people. It's going to be a pretty nice turnout, or is what we're thinking. So it's a pretty great opportunity for people to go ahead and come see some of the commercial operations and some of the good seed stock operations from the middle of the Treasure State. Ours will be on there, along with Stevenson's, Hilltop, Angus, Hart K, and many more. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we'd just like to have as many folks come out as we could.
Now, do people from all over the United States come to this and participate in it, or is it just open to Montana producers?
All over, yeah. We see people, well, I've met people from a lot of different countries even, really. They come from all over. Many different states are represented, and it's just, that's one of the real fun things, is you always meet someone new and with a different background, and they're looking at different things, and it's a lot of fun to go ahead and just see who shows up, and I think that they always really enjoy themselves. It makes for a fun couple of days.
Well, speaking of Montana, we were talking about the kind of country that cattle run up there. It's a little different from everywhere else. It's really hilly, mountains. I mean, it varies. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Where I'm at, it's a pretty diverse area. We're right on the edge of the heavy mountains, so we've got a little bit of both. We got some good mountain ranges, which provide for some really just some excellent scenery, beautiful to look at, and then it's actually really good cattle country in the summer. But then also we've got kind of run into the plains and kind of carry into eastern Montana, where it's a little flatter and good for production, farming, hay operations, and stuff like that. So it works real good for the cattle location, and it's just a really, really nice place to call home. Speaking
of home, let's talk about your Angus operation that you guys have.
Well, I'm a fourth generation Angus producer. My grandfather started Arntzen Angus, it'd be about 60 years ago now, and we just had our 40th production sale. It's been going real well. We just went ahead and had my brothers have come back now, so it's actually a true family operation. I've been back for about 15 years, and my brothers and my cousin just came back about 5 years ago, and we all work together. We have a really good time, work together every day, and then we go out and spend time together in the evening. So the families get along great, and it's pretty special, pretty exciting thing.
Speaking of your operation, I know that genetics are really important to you guys. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of different stuff, performance testing for a lot of years, from the very beginning, actually. My dad and my uncle were. We've been going ahead and really been looking into the EPDs over the years, and now we've been pushing hard on some of this DNA testing that they're doing, working hard to try and get the best out of our genetics and go ahead and use technology to make some solid decisions, but not losing track of the practical traits and the stuff that's really important to make sure that a cow-calf operation can survive.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show with me this morning, Brad. And when we come back, a special guest. Don't go anywhere.